Yeah, here we go again. There you go.
Oh no, watch this first. Hold on. Get the back end of this.
Yeah, it's that driven pulley. When it engages.
That's why reverse will be helpful.
Yeah.
You'll break them loose.
Oh, it will.
Yeah, I get that belt set right, it'll really spin them.
Is so freaking loud, dude. That thing is so loud.
See that?
Yeah, right there's the peel mark.
Oh, what?
Let me back up just a little. All right, there you go. Those are some big tires for that little engine to be spinning. Well, again, guys, if you haven't subscribed to Go-Kart Community, get on there and subscribe to the young man. I mean, this whole, you know, building go-karts and all that, it's a lot of fun. And, you know, if you can get your kids and a lot of the kids around in the area into go-karting and things like that, then you get them outside, get them off the computers, get them off the gaming systems and all that. They get out there and have fun. But yeah, it gets them outside, lets them have fun. So whenever you see these young kids getting into it, you know, you notice their channels or whatever, go ahead and subscribe to them. It doesn't hurt anything for you to subscribe to them, and it helps them out a lot and gives them motivation to continue and you know, keep putting content out and get outside, play, build their karts, gets them into mechanics. It It teaches them a lot. It teaches them skills. And, you know, I can't tell you how many adults I've met that don't even know how to change a flat tire. And when you guys support these kids' channels, it gives those kids motivation to do the things that we do and learn how to use tools. And, you know, so please, you see these channels, go ahead and subscribe. I do every time I see one. Big time that now. See those rims there are for his cart. These tires, I bought them to see if I can get the rims, fit those, to put them on my cart, maybe save some money. Downside is they won't clearance correctly if I get 5-inch rims, and I'll wind up having about a 1/2 inch ground clearance. So those are Brad's tires now for his cart frame right there. But yeah, those are his. He's over there covering up the Europe dog, picking up tools right now. But I spent way too much time last night looking over rims and tires and everything, and beating my head up against the wall, and said to heck with it. I just went and bought some new 11/8/6 rims, or tires, drag slaves. So that's what I'm going to be running all the way around on that cart. So he gained him 2 free tires.
We're going to see if we'll actually set up.
Yeah, they should. I mean, those are 11.75, and the other ones are 11.65s.
I don't know, but
Well, you got one tire over there. I know it'll fit, or one wheel, because the tire it's on it's 11.65.
That's the eccentric front.
And
look, that tire over there looks to be a different size than this one.
Yeah, they're the same though.
Size-wise, but look at it.
Yeah. Well, the bead's not pushed in as far on that
That's
one.
true too.
But yeah, so basically, all you need to do is get you another 5-inch tall, 6-inch wide rim, and then you could do same size front, and then replace those 2 back tires, which would be cheaper than mine anyway.
Well, I looked at the same Uli slicks that you got.
Yeah.
That's what I actually looked into.
Oh, you're gonna snatch them apart? Okay.
Try to.
So, would you like for me to get my impact?
well, they're Allen on the other side, so I'm just trying to see if I can get them to spin without
Oh, okay.
all of it. Beautiful.
I don't think they have any air.
No, there's no air in that one over there for sure. I'm playing cameraman today. I've done enough mechanic work, which I'm going to be doing some work on mine tonight if I'm not real busy. Last night I was just tired at work, and I had 2 switches all daggum night. I got paid for a 12-hour shift and only worked about 30 minutes. Maybe an hour.
I'd have watched movies and slept the rest of the time.
I couldn't sleep, dude. There's no place. You're sitting in an office chair trying to sleep, and usually if you fall asleep in an office chair, you wake up and you can't move your head.
Bro. Might have an issue.
Might need a fat man to push down on that.
Step on it. See if you can pop it.
There.
I'm hoping they didn't do how yours did.
Oh yeah, come apart.
Yeah. Easy on the lip of the rim.
Yeah, I just getting balanced. Nope. The 2 wheel halves apart, but what we're gonna do is use a C-clamp to pop that off now, since these tires are shot any daggum way. I got that hooked on the inside lip of the rim, and I had to sit there and keep readjusting and working that up in there, but now it's coming off. I should just about be able to pop it out now. Definitely gonna have to get some kind of a tire tool to do this.
Yes, we're gonna have to.
But these rims have been on there a long time.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, I got that one off with a C-clamp, and that one about a quarter of the way, and then I was like, okay, that's it, I'm taking a break. He took over and he's working it around the edges and pushing it off.
Brutal.
But he's hooking that on the inside edge of the hub, and then just tightening and loosening, tightening and loosening and rotating, but it looks like there's some kind of an adhesive on there too.
Well, right now I'm using my finger as a spacer on the backside, and it kind of hurts a little bit. But it's moving, and I ain't giving up.
Yeah, sacrifice the finger to take a tire off.
Well, fuck yes. I don't know what that is, but it stinks.
I just farted, actually. Sorry, dude, the wind's blowing that way. I had burritos for dinner last night. My bad.
There we go. No, it's whatever this shit is.
Oh no, it was a fart.
No.
That's what I'm smelling.
Oh no, I smelled the fart. Yeah, I smelled the fart, buddy. Hey, those will bead right up. There's no gap.
A little bit.
Those will bead up. Yeah, but there's not enough gap there to where it won't pop on the rim.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They'll do a stretch.
Yeah.
But that's all
Which
right.
the ones on mine are stretched out on the sidewalls anyway. The sidewalls actually stick out wider than the tread surface of the tire. Sweet, free tires. I'll cut the next tire also for you, but I don't think I'll have time to help you get it off of there.
What time is it?
It's 2:28, almost 2:30.
Damn, already? I can split it.
No, I got my knife on me. I can cut it.
Play with this one to see what was up.
Yeah. But that seems like the route to go is cut it in half, split the two rims in half, and use that C-clamp if you don't have that tire tool on these split rims. Takes a little bit of time, but...
If you've got the tool, by all means, use that.
Yeah, if you got the tire tool, by all means, send us one. Yeah, don't use it. No, you use the C-clamp and mail it to us. I'll pay for shipping. But, yeah, we want the tire dismounting tool. And if you while you're at it, go ahead and grab that extra tubing bender, pipe bender you have. And, you know, yeah, send that to us, too. Yeah, because you really don't need it. I mean, your big manly self, you can do it all by hand, actually, so... But we need it.
I bet I could beat that with the damn compressor.
I'd go for it. I bet you'd do it. There's no real gap around the rim.
Nah.
Or around the bead. And really, he could put air to it, and I could stomp it while he's putting air to it. You could put air to it and hold the rim, and I could stomp it, and it'll beat up.
I don't even have to stomp it, to be honest.
Yeah.
It should kick right on, maybe.
But I've stomped tires like that to beat them up or whacked them with a hammer. All right, we're gonna try to put this on the bead, but I don't think it's gonna be too weird looking. All right, so it's on there now. That worked. We really should have taken a piece of smooth sandpaper and wiped the rim down, and then put a little bit of grease or soap or something like that on the bead. It'd been a little bit easier to see, but it worked.
We just straight soapy watered her and probably about 50 to 60 pounds of air in it.
Yeah, and it just slowly, well, once I popped the other side, slowly beat it up, and so there's one.
Got to swap out a center rim screw because it's stripped out. So
Yeah.
taking air out the center at the moment, but that ain't no biggie. Once it bleeds down, I can throw a new one in there.
And what's nice is that soapy water told us about it.
I can throw another bolt in it, tighten her down, put air back in her. Now the beads are set.
Yep, and now we know how to take tires off those wheels because nobody's nice enough to send us a tire changer or a pipe bender.
Can't help us out.
Yeah, I mean, we're so kind. We give all this free information out there. We give shout outs and, yeah. We'll even pay for shipping. Yeah, and Brad would like also a better air compressor because that's all he's got there. It gets the job done, but,
She's lacking a little butt. But
yeah. You can't have that much of a bigger one, though. You don't have really a shop area or any way to keep it.
That's why I like the little guy, though.
Yeah.
I mean, everything I have that you could call my shop is what you see that's set up on this porch. And
over on the trailer.
That's my fabricating table.
Yeah.
But tool-wise and parts-wise, for the most part, everything I have, I can load up and have in the bed of my truck and have with me. And it probably wouldn't take me 30 minutes to load everything up.
Well, it would probably take me about a week to move my shop because I've got so much stuff, parts, tools, table saws, and drill presses and grinders and all that. But yeah, I just need a little tire changer.
I just need a 20 by 20.
And I want a 30 by 60.
Nah. I mean,
I want a 30 by 60 with concrete. But if you go big or go home.
Well, yeah. But with me here, honestly, I can get by with a 10 by 10. I mean, just something big enough.
Yeah,
I can
well,
park the
that
car
one I
down
had
one
over,
side and have enough room on the other side to set up just a small little work area.
The one I had over at the other place was a 10 by 12, which was perfect.
Yeah.
And then I had to store stuff in it and built shelves floor to ceiling all around it, and you know, that sucked. Took up all my room, so I had enough room for a push lawnmower and the motorcycle, and that's all that would fit in the floor area of that shed after that.
With a 10 by 10, I could make me just a 5 foot long, 2.5 foot out little workbench. I'd put at the end of it the other 5 foot. I'd go 5 foot by 2 foot shelves to put store parts. Have enough room, you know, to park my cart in the other side. Still have room to get all the way around it. And then underneath my workbench, I can put my welder, all that good stuff. I mean, I don't need much.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm set up to do overall fabricating.
Yeah. Well, what sucks with me is the more room I have,
the more
more tools and parts I accumulate, and the less room I have.
Well,
you know what I mean?
What I was about to say. If I had a 20 by 20, I would have the room, so I'd be buying more tools too.
I want a 30 by 60. That way I have enough room so that I only have to clean it out about once every 2 years.
Oh, see, that's my thing. I'm OCD. I wouldn't never let it get dirty. Not to that point. Like,
I've just got too much shit going on down there.
I'd finish a project and I'd put everything up then, store my parts for it, and then start the next.
I got a carb coming for the Shadow Arrow, the 750, and
dude, it ain't bleeding.
Might have just overpressured that seal, and now it's like down to where it's equalized.
No, it's still bleeding a
little.
little.
Okay.
It's still oozing, but it's ever so slight. And it's the 2 holes beside that where that bolt slipped.
But I've got a Honda Shadow that's taking up a whole corner of my shop, and it's all over my work table because I've had to tear the whole thing down, and I'll have it probably together this weekend and out of there Monday, which is going to give me a 10 by 15 area plus my table back.
Oh yeah, well,
it's going to make a big difference.
You got to think too. We're going to be building at least an 8x8 fucking spray booth.
Yeah. Well, that'll be out there in the that'll be in the main shop area.
In the back.
Yeah. We'll do that back there in the corner where that is, but that's later on. And all we'll do is just roll the tarps back up to the ceiling, like. You know the shutters, when you pull the string and it pulls the tarp? That's what we're going to do.
That was my thought on it, too.
You suspend them, and then all you do is untie the ropes, and they drop down. You got a spray booth back there in the corner.
Well, take a box fan.
And I've got a window back there we can vent out.
Well, I was thinking take a box fan and put a central heat and air filter on the back side of it, so it's pulling through the filter. Set it in the bottom back of whatever little booth we make on the floor, so that way it's pulling like a downdraft setup.
Yeah. Well, see, I've got a window up there in that corner is why I want to use that corner. Mm-hmm. And then all we got to do is put the vent fan up there and vent the paint fumes out.
Put a telling you that, put a central heat and air filter between them.
Yeah.
It'll keep most of the paint from collecting up in the fan blades.
Yeah, I don't care about the fan.
Well, I know, but my thought is it's going to be blowing all that overspray right out that window. So it'll mist around the whole everything.
No, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep paint from being everywhere.
Yeah.
There you go, feel that.
Oh, yeah. That's perfect.
See, a little light, but...
Well, it's got the right bevel to the tread now. Looks good. Looks like a professional did that.
Still seeping just a hair, though.
Yeah.
That's all right. It'll be once I get that bolt out, though.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Now, here's my test. She's a little low, but not much.
I usually just use a tire gauge.
I did too, but I like the mounts because I can never find a damn tire gauge when I'm looking for it.
Yeah, well, I can never find my tire chuck, but I can find like 10 tire gauges. So I'm thinking about converting a tire gauge to a tire chuck.
Look at the difference.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Well, hell, I've got that chuck. I bought that one, put it together, then found my old one, and then found another chuck half that I had. I was like, well, fuck. Couldn't find any of it. Bought one, found all my parts.
Yeah.
So, I can't tell you where they are now, though.
But once I get that Shadow out of there, then I'm going to gain a lot of room back there. And, you know, all the parts that are laying everywhere, I'll have those out. So I'll have my actual 8x8 MDF rolling table that we could set a cart on.
Yeah.
And, you know, lay tools out around the table on the cart. Because an 8x8 table, you can put your Yerf dog on that thing.
Oh, yeah.
and roll it around wherever you want to on the shop.
Height would be an issue.
No, it wouldn't.
You don't think the roll cage would smack the roof?
No, it won't. No, because my storage racks in the ceiling, they're 9 feet up, and my table's 30 inches high.
Yeah.
6. So let's say 3,
That's about
6. That's 9.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, it'll get it. It'll fit.
I know the earth dog.
But see that rolling that roof rack comes down 2 feet from the rafters because I actually got 3 feet actually. So I got a 12 foot. All I got to do is move it over beside that storage rack, and then we got an ass load of room.
That's true. Cool.
But yeah, once that shadow's out of there, thank God, I'm going to be getting it out of there soon. I'll have a heck of a lot more room, and then I could reorganize the whole shop because that thing being in there, as long as it's been in there, is just it's took up too much room.
It's in the middle and the waist.
It is. It's taking up way too much room, and I actually loaned somebody a large amount of money and held on to the bike and title until they paid me back. But the carburetor was messed up on it to begin with. It was rotten carburetor, and I went through the carburetor several times, and it's just too bad. So, I need it out of the way, and I'm not charging them to fix it or nothing, and I just ordered a daggum carburetor. So when it comes in, I'm just going to eat the carburetor and get the bike out of there because it's got to go.
And if they don't make with the moolah,
I really don't care. They're a good friend, and I really don't care, man.
Shit,
it's $400 on a carburetor. I could care less.
no, I was gonna say we ripped the fucking motor off of it.
No, I'm not going to do that to her bike. Jeez. This is the lady I gave my Avalanche to.
Right.
You know, the lady who's taking care of the grandkids and all that, fixed income.
Motor would make a nice.
I'm not going to tear her bike up. I know it would, but I'm not going to tear her bike up. I'm not that way, you know that.
No, that motor would be nice.
I mean, it's like if you had your truck over there at the house because the motor was blown and,
Oh yeah.
yeah, it would sit there. I'm not going to get rid of your truck. I'm not going to strip it or nothing.
But think about it. A 750 Shadow motor sitting on the back end of that cart right there.
Flaming death.
Fun flaming death.
No.
It'd be fun.
Brad, if you do something like that, I want no part of it.
I would enjoy it.
I want no part of your death.
Oh, I would enjoy every bit of running it.
I know, but I still want no part of your death.
It'd be so fun.
And I'm not bailing you out of jail. Because they wouldn't catch you, but you'd run out of gas. I know you.
Something.
You would have so much fun.
Something stupid would happen.
You would have so much fun that you would keep running, and you'd run out of gas because you'd be playing chicken with them, and the next thing you know, you're sitting on the side of the road, and they roll up with a gas can and handcuffs. I know you too well, dude.
That's true. It'd be so much fun.
Yeah, it would. But we'd lose the engine, the cart. Brad would be in jail.
I know, it's one reason I'm kind of concerned about doing top speed runs on the Earth Dog down this road. It'd be my
I'm going to be off this weekend. Come out to the house, we'll do top speed runs on at the house.
My whole thing.
And if you come out...
Oh, I'm going to do it out here at some point for them.
Yeah, but we can find out your top speed and everything out there if you want.
I mean,
but if I get my cart done, then we'll have mine to do top speed runs this weekend as well.
Yeah. But I've got places, like up there, I've got places I can kick off the road and be back in the field and be like, I went on the road, but...
You're still trespassing in the field.
Nah. There's nah. But my thing is, it'd be my luck.
They'd set up the road and wait.
As soon as I would come down through there, they would pull right out in behind me. And it would be an asshole cop that'd be like, oh, we're taking your cart.
Yeah.
Impound my shit, everything else.
Yeah. Well, if you get it up on 2 wheels and swear up and down, it's under 49 cc. You don't have. Yeah, it's a motorcycle. It's on 2 wheels. Just ride it on 2 wheels.
That's one thing I have yet to do.
Hey, you get E-Tard to wheelie it.
That's one thing I have yet to do is drive it on 2 wheels for like bicycle it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Which I don't think the spindles in the front would hold.
No, probably not.
I mean, it would for a minute. It would for a minute, but then something would give catastrophically.
Yeah.
That tubing's too thin in the front.
Yeah. I'll shoot.
I've got ways I can brace it, but I don't want to add any more weight to the cart.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, the only way that's going to I go up in motor size.
Yeah.
But the way she sits now, she's a fuel cell and a hydraulic brake system and somewhere or another is all that cart needs, besides new seat belts.
Yeah.
So.
Which I'm still kicking around the idea of throwing a seat belt on the drift cart.
I wouldn't. If you build the seat right, you won't need it.
Yeah, but, you know.
That seat will hug you in there. And trust me, you won't be able to get off that bitch quick if you need to.
Yeah. But if it rolls, I want to stay with it. I want to ride it out like a cowboy, 8 seconds.
You will. If you build that seat right to where it grips you how that one grips me, trust me, you're not coming out of that cart that easy.
Yeah.
Because it's designed where once you put your hips down in there, it actually wraps around and grips you in.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, if you do get rid of your frame over there, trade it off or whatever, they got a set of tires that, you know, good back tires.
Retard, hit me up, man.
Yeah, there you go.
I still got your numbers, but
yeah, well, you need to hit them up too.
I have. I'm still waiting on pictures. I was supposed to get.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they were supposed to send pictures of that.
And the retard told me he forgot. And I get it. I understand. I know you've been.
Yeah, and Bubba even said something about it the other day on live on the live feed that, you know, hey man, I'm still interested, and I didn't know that they hadn't sent you a picture of the trade yet.
Just throw me some pictures of what you got, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like,
yeah, I mean, because
I ain't gonna lie.
we're starting to work on this thing, man. We're getting tires. We're gonna start putting it together.
At some point.
Brad wants one like mine, so.
I ain't got an ungodly.
You know what? I don't have a good. Well, the other night I did a video at work working on my cart, and I don't actually have a good picture of the way this thing looks with the tires and everything, I don't believe. There's the back tires. Let me come out to the front end. Look how wide those are. But yeah, I think that was done at night and you couldn't see too good. And of course the sun's in the way now. But here's what's wrong with these tires here. The
beads are ripped out of the rubber.
Yeah, the beads are. Can't push it.
I got you. No, it's right there.
Yeah, there you go. That's the wires inside the bead. So whenever I take these off, I'm gonna have to cut them off.
Oh yeah.
But I've got two good tires coming.
Push back there, cut that bead right there.
Yeah. But I got two brand new tires coming. The other two tires are still good. I mean, they're good and solid, so we're gonna run them for a little bit. Probably put those on the back, put the brand new ones on the front, because at some point we're gonna burn through these tires, so I want to burn up the old ones first. I might actually pop these off the bead because I've got a set of balloon tubes, and put a set of balloon tubes in it, throw them on the back, and we'll burn the hell out of them. And then whenever they blow up,
because that's what'll happen where that bead isn't grabbing. The gravity will throw that.
Oh, we don't need a whole lot in there, and it just dismount the tires.
Oh, it'll rip that fucking sidewall completely off of it.
Yeah, so as long as it don't completely gack the rim, we're good.
It ain't gonna gack the rim. You gonna rip that tire apart.
Yeah.
Put it all in the whatever side it's on.
Yeah.
It'll hurt.
So I wouldn't have to dismount the tire. It'd already be dismounted, and we'd have tire smoke from dismounting a tire. our silly logic, I'm telling you. It's like, yeah, well, I don't want to take a tire off the bead. Let's just burn out with the tire till it flies off.
Pretty much.
Oh, is that 48?
Yeah, or 40.
40. Yeah, I think that's going to be too short. But I've got a cuttable 83. Yeah, it's too short.
Yeah, even if you're running a McCooney, you wouldn't have enough to... Actually?
Well, yeah, but it won't reach the pedal.
No, because you're going all the way up, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going all the way up like it's supposed to, because the cable stops here on this cart.
Yeah.
And then the cable goes up to the pedal itself, and the pedal mounts right here. So I've just got a bare cable that runs up here to the pedal. And that's the way I'm going to put it back. I might weld a tab here and do a tube in there or something.
Get you a little piece of stainless steel.
Brake line, stainless brake line.
Because that's where your foot's going to be sitting, and you don't want to throw your foot up there and drill on the cable.
And I'm thinking too, putting the foot pads up here, and then instead of the race blocks, but since we're going to be doing some weird stuff and bumpy off-road sometimes with this, I'm going to put like some foam rubber pad on top of it and U it, so that your foot will set down in that, and it'll help hold your foot in place if you hit a bump, so you don't throw your foot over against the tire or drive around and do donuts with one leg hanging off the side of the cart.
Hey, that's how I balance the weight.
Yeah. All right, guys. Anyway, I got to get ready to go to work, but there's your better look at the cart there. And sometime this week, I'm going to get a tubing bender or a pipe bender, since nobody's been nice enough to send me one, because I've been waiting at the mailbox for like 2 weeks since I announced that you know I need a pipe bender, but Nobody sent me one.
No love.
There's just no love around here anymore. We'll see y'all.